And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Game 1 here in the month of May between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh come in as losers in their last 9 games. They'll try to prevent that streak from reaching double digits next. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's 1 for 4. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving try, but it's off his glove, and that ought to be a 1-out hit. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Man at first for him following the 1-out single. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. Carlson leads off first with 1 away. Nope. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. To third. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Miles Michaelis will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
So now it's Brian Reynolds as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Batting first, the first baseman, Colin.
Next, here is Colin Moran. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Now that's popped up, but this will land untouched.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Gregory Polanco stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. One pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Pause, now the pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
This one's down to third. Arenado has it. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
Ball,
2-0 now. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Aye.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. First pitch on its way. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Arenado aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
That is good. The right fielder, number 31.
So now here is Max Kepler looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate, Ali Sanchez just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. No score here as we play inning number 2. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Oliva is there and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and that brings up Adam Frazier. Here's the first pitch to him. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 0-1, here's the pitch.
No.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
We got 2 balls.
And he
1
misses
strike.
2-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Edman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Next to hit, Jacob Stallings. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he fouls this one off. 0-1, here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
On to first, and there were two down. Now into the box, Jared Oliva will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. In comes Kepler. He can't get to it. This one's down. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Oliva ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chad Kuhl.
In now, Chad Kuhl. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Goldschmidt is there for it, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and one gone. So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And into bat next, the pitcher Miles Michaelis. First offering on its way. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting.
That brings in Tommy Edman. And now the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2-0 now.
Outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Not shortstop.
Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Newman, a 27-year-old, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and that's out number 1. 1 away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Inside.
A ball and no strikes. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-1. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 19.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran struck out in his last trip to the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
2 out, nobody on. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, here is Dylan Carlson. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, batting at an even .400. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he sets him down swinging. Dylan Carlson goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And there's ball two now. High and deep down the left field line. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Here's Gregory Polanco. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So now to the plate, Brian Hayes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Now to bat, Paul DeYoung. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch on its way. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Max Kepler is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1 home. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And now in the box, Elise Sanchez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now to the plate, Jared Oliva, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Runs up and gets this one down. With a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chad Kuhl. He popped out in his first trip. Now here it comes.
0-1.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Standing in now, Miles Michaelis. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Moran is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter number 19.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Edman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And they got him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Dylan Carlson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And the runner will get back standing. Edman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pulled toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Bouncer to the left side. Newman brings it in. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught. So now into the box is Colin Moran, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Flew out last time up. Now the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Key Brian Hayes. 0-1 the count. Called strike 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So here's Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Jared Oliva is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And it's fouled away. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to hit is Paul DeYoung. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And there's ball 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Frazier is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 31.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't come up with it. To second for 1.
No, he's safe.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Elise Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Wilmer Defoe is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Wilmer
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next for the Buccos, Brian Reynolds, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go. Kyle Crick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Harrison Bader. First pitch on its way. Nope. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And now pitch on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Justin Williams steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. And now the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
2 balls, 1
And the
strike.
slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 2-2.
Walk out. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Colin Moran stands in as he looks at a called strike. Miller, a native Floridian, comes into the day 3rd in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play.
Up next is the third baseman, Ke'Bryan.
Next to dig in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Line to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Bucks go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Richard Rodriguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
D-Row, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, we'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Carlson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As a look, now the pitch.
1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Oliva will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Next up, Max Kepler. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. A little bouncer. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made, and the Pirates have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Yeah, there's got to be some weight lifted off a bunch of shoulders in that clubhouse tonight. They finally break that 9